Hello, North Country basketball fans, and welcome to the Eagles' Nest here in Chazy as the Sentinels from Ticonderoga have made the trip up north here to take on the Lady Eagles. It's the Lady Sentinels against the Lady Eagles here at varsity action here on the 13th of January, 2014. Hope you had a wonderful holiday season, Christmas season, and a Happy New Year. And here we are early into the season here, and basketball has really picked up here after the Christmas break. And this is the girls', I think, third game since coming back to school. And we have a foul on number 23, it looked like. It was Nicole Fuller. So it's Andrea Mashevsky getting it up over to Shelby Gagno. And the ball coming into Gilmore, Ashley Gilmore. Back to Gagno. Gagno with the shot. Just short. It's rebounded by Alexi Moore. Moore taking it up the court, stops shy of midcourt, gets the ball in quickly to number 13, and she quickly throws it up against Kylie Austin, nothing but net for number 13, and the Sentinels go up 2-0. Shelby Gagno being double teamed, tosses it up in the air. It's knocked away by number 13, Austin. It'll go back to Chazy, and it looks like Ticonderoga will do a full court press here. And Andrea Mashevsky gets it in up over to Shelby Gagno. She tries to get it up over to number 11, Allison Tatchell. And it's picked up by Gilmore. And Ashley Gilmore is fouled by number 2, Tiffany Rarkey. And so Chazy will get the ball around midcourt with 6:53 to go here in the first quarter in this varsity action here. Gagno at the top of the key. Thought about the three-pointer. She gives it up over to Gilmore here on the near sideline, pushes it back over to Mashevsky, back up over to Gagno, back up over to Gilmore. Some good ball movement here by the Eagles, and it is nice play. You had Shelby Gagno in the land of the Giants, and she takes it off the backboard and in. This game is tied at 2, and here come the Sentinels. It's number 4, Hughes, Delaney Hughes with the ball. She'll give the ball back up over to Lexi Moore. Moore top of the key, comes near side up over to Rarkey. Rarkey giving the ball up over to Austin. And some good ball movement here by the Sentinels. Good defense by Tatro. Ball goes into the inside, knocked away by Gagno. Up over to Courtney Gilmore. Gilmore trying to work her way down. And it is number 2, Tiffany Rarkey. Or Rarkey with another foul. And that would be her second one, it looks like. So she's out of the game now, and they'll bring in Logan Mars. Ball on the sideline here. And our officials for tonight's game, Calvin, are
Mr. Jim Schutz and Mr. Paul Gehrig.
Paul Gehrig did double duty. He was here for the JV game when I came in. Did he do the modified game too?
No, it was Andy Morelli and some other fellow I never saw before.
Okay. And we want to just give a big thank you to these officials, and we're very lucky to have these gentlemen come out on a winter night to officiate these ladies. And you know, as much as fans get out on and get on the cases of these officials, they do a good job overall.
It'd be a tough league if you had to call your own fouls.
Yes, and actually I know they're looking for more officials all the time. So if anybody's watching this and you'd like to give a shot at becoming a local official, give them a call. They're always looking for some good people, and nice shot there by the Sentinels. And they go up 4-2. Gagno over to Tatro. Tatro gives it up over to Gilmore, and that's Ashley Gilmore. Her sister Courtney's number 14 goes over to the far side over to Andrea Mashevsky. It is Gagno. Has it knocked away, picked up by number 3, Lexi Moore, giving the ball up to Hughes. Hughes driving it up side, takes it off the backboard, and now it's 6-2 Ticonderoga. Ball at midcourt. Up over to Gilmore. Gilmore pushes it back over to Gagno. Gagno coming to the near side. She's fouled by number 3, Lexi Moore. So the Sentinels are fouling early and often here in the first quarter, Calvin, with 2 minutes and 52 seconds already gone by.
Well, they're an aggressive defensive team, and that's what happens sometimes.
It is Gilmore. Goes inside to her sister Ashley. And another foul. And that's fouls on number 13. And they keep fouling like this, and the coach will be going to her bench there.
And the Eagles will be going to the line.
Yeah, real soon they'll be in the 1-1. Oh, nice inbounds play. Ashley Gilmore couldn't get it to drop. and it's controlled by the Sentinels. And they're on the run here. It's number 4 to Delaney Hughes. She'll slow it up here for Ticonderoga. Hughes goes to the far side over to Moore. Moore comes to the inside. Ball into the hands of Fuller. She sends it back up over to Moore. Moore goes inside over to Austin. Austin pushes it back top of the key to Hughes. There's the shot by the Sentinels. Rebounded by Ashley Gilmore. She gives the ball up over to Courtney Gilmore. Courtney gives it up over to Shelby Gagno. Gagno will take it up the court here, crosses midcourt. 4:25 to go. Chazy trailing 6-2. Knocked out of bounds by Lexi Moore. And Ticonderoga is playing a very strong, aggressive defense here in the first quarter. Ball comes back up over to Andrea Mashevsky. Shot goes up, and another foul. Will be a shooting foul. Looks like number 21, Logan Mars.
This could probably be the first time Ticonderoga has ever competed in this gymnasium, Joey.
You might be right, because they went to Division II this year. They got rid of the CDAC and the NDAC. And it's neat to see other teams in here that we haven't seen before. And in and out by Ashley Gilmore. And in and out again. So why is there 3 shots?
Must have been taking a 3-point shot.
Must be. And she misses that one, picked up by Pedro. Courtney Gilmore taking it off the backboard, 3-pointer, and it's 6-5. And here come the Sentinels. It is in the hand of Hughes. Hughes goes inside to Austin, pushes it out over to Moore. Back inside to Austin. Nice play by Austin. Doesn't drop. Gets her own rebound. Picked up by Allison Tatro. Gives it up over to Gagno. Gagno is the playmaker here for the Eagles in the first quarter. Taking the ball up. She looks left. She comes to right over to Gilmore. Gilmore looking to drive. Pushed off the ball by number 21, Logan Mars. And they got to be getting close to the 1-on-1. And we still have 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
And it is a 1-on-1 already.
Is it? It is. So they're 1-on-1 with 3:47 to go in the first quarter. Wow, you don't see that too often, Calvin.
Oh, thankfully.
Yeah.
And this is the third game of the day.
This could be a long first half with a 1-on-1 in place right now with 3:47 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's already been a long day here. I've been here since 4:30, and this is it's almost 7:45 right now.
You'll be home by 9.
Hopefully.
Maybe. And of course you had a busy morning.
Yes. Unfortunately, yes.
Well, it's not where you wanted to be, but where were you this morning?
The Morris Fire Department had contacted me yesterday about covering Rainey Rabideau's funeral procession, so I was at Rainey's funeral today. Mm-hmm. And as usual, very impressive presentation by the fire department. The VFW and the Legion were also there. Sure. Rainey was a veteran.
Oh, I mean, you look at Rainey's lifestyle and what he did for this area and the country as a whole. We lost a great one today.
Yeah, he was 89 years old. He lived a very long and active life, and I would see him as recently as this summer at ball games and stuff. I know I saw him last spring. His granddaughter Alyssa was playing for Clinton Community and softball, and he's always made their events.
Yeah. And nice shot by Courtney Gilmore. And on 1-on-1, as you know, Calvin, that first one's always important because you get a second opportunity.
Yeah, I got to mention his grandson Josh played for Northeastern last year baseball, so he saw him in the spring. Saw him at the Eagles games in the spring too.
Excellent. And that was a good try by the Sentinels. They were trying for that fast break, and it was a Fuller. She looked almost like man in there with the shot, but it just got over the head of Lexi Moore. So we're tied up at 6 with 3:38 to go, and we have Rajon Rondo out there. And it's taken away by the Eagles. And of course I'm referring to Rachel Pombrio, who has the ball now. I call her Rajon Rondo. She's a Celtic fan. And Rachel takes it in for the layup. And nice play by Rachel Pombrio. And Chazy goes up 8-6. And you have number 4, Delaney Hughes, with the ball. Hughes now at the top of the key. Chazy playing a 2-3 zone. Goes inside over to Austin. She quickly gets it back outside. Shot up, shot miss, and a rebound by Austin. Sends it back up over to Hughes. Hughes top of the key, goes to the far side over to Moore. Moore gets a shot up. Nice anticipation by Gilmore. And that's Ashley Gilmore. She gets the short shot, sends it right down to Tatro. Tatro has a nice shot, and nothing but net for Allison Tatro. And Chazy goes up 10-6 with 2:36 to go. Ball into the hand of Moore. Moore stops her dribble, gets it up quickly over to Hughes, crosses midcourt. Gilmore steps up to play defense. Picked up by Pombrio, and Pombrio has it knocked away by number 13, Austin. So we have 2:33 to here go in the first quarter. Chazy leading Ticonderoga 10-6. It's Andrea Mashevsky. Gives it up over to Gilmore. To Pombrio. She gives up over to Ashley Gilmore. Trying to find her sister Courtney. And it goes off of number 11, Hamill. So Chazy will get it underneath. Mashevsky will take the ball in here for Chazy. She sends it up over to Tatro. Tatro gives it up to Gilmore. Gilmore with the free look. Gets a shot. Goes wide. Picks up by Fuller. Fuller gives it up over to Austin. Austin tried to give it up over to Rarkey, and she's fouled by Courtney Gilmore. And as a coach, you hate to see a person get a foul that far back.
In the backcourt, yeah.
In the backcourt, it's really unnecessary at that point. And the ball comes into the hands of Handel. Gives it up over to Tiffany Rarkey, who had picked up 2 quick fouls early in the first quarter. And they go low baseline. Shot up short. Picked up by Tatro. Gives it up over to Gilmore. It's Courtney Gilmore on the floor. She has it knocked away by number 4. Gets it over to number 2. And it goes into the hands of Tatro. Tatro off the backboard, and now it's a 12-6 game here for Chazy. Ball picked up by Delaney Hughes. Hughes giving the ball up over to Fuller. With the minute 25 to go, Chazy up by 6. Ball goes into the hands of Hughes. Inside up over to Austin. And a foul on Chazy. And that would be Andrea Mashevsky with the foul. Coming back into the game is Shelby Gagnon. Mashevsky coming out of the game. So the ball underneath the basket. Chazy's got to protect underneath. Not give up the easy shot. Good job defending there. Ball comes back. Inside, into the paint. Shot goes up off the glass. And it's picked up by Gilmore. Courtney Gilmore gives it up to Ashley Gilmore. Over to Rachel Pombrio, a.k.a. Rajon Rondo. It comes into Gilmore. Gilmore up over to Shelby Gagnon. Gagnon with the shot. Hits the front of the rim. Picked up by Tatro. Tatro fakes the shot. Back over to Gagnon. Gagnon driving. Pushes it into Gilmore. Gilmore goes up, has it deflected. Out of bounds. So we have a ball underneath the basket for Chazy. Inbounds pass. It is Courtney Gilmore with 48.2 seconds to go. They have a 6-point lead, 12-6. Gagnon with the ball. Gives it up over to Gilmore. Gilmore bounces it up, and it goes off of number 23, Nicole Fuller. Again, Chazy gets the ball underneath here in the first quarter. Gilmore to Tatro. Tatro, long shot. Hits the back of the rim. Picked up by Ashley Gilmore. Nice rebound. Nice offensive rebound, but it goes off her foot. But a good effort there by Ashley Gilmore with 32.8 seconds to go. Chazy putting a full court press on here. Ball comes into Hughes. She gives it back to Rarkey. Rarkey back up over to Hughes. She crosses midcourt. They're looking to get a shot off here before the half. They got plenty of time, 25 seconds, 20 on the shot clock. Down underneath, good look by number 11, misses the shot, gets a rebound, and a nice play by Sadie Hamill. She went back door on the Eagle defense, and now it's 12-8 Chazy. It's Rachel Pombrio, gets the shot off. She's short, and it is rebounded here by Ticonderoga. 4 seconds left, trying to stop the shot off. and they get the shot off late. So the first quarter has come to an end here at the Eagles' Nest in Chazy. It's Chazy 12, Ticonderoga 8.
I should point out something, Joey, that I'm pretty sure you're also aware of. Chazy took that last shot a little early there. They should have run that clock down a little bit more. You don't want to give Ty the last look at the basket.
Right. And we're ready to start the second quarter. The arrow favors Chazy. So it will be Rachel Pombrio taking the ball in from Courtney Gilmore. She goes back up over to Courtney Gilmore. Gilmore has her sister Ashley, goes inside to Tatro, back to Gilmore. Nice job, Gilmore going in strong. Nice play. It didn't drop for him, but nice play. Ball pushed up, and it is Pombrio getting the ball, getting there ahead of Mars. Pombrio will take it back up, crosses midcourt, plenty of time. She has Gagnon to her left. She gets Gagnon. Gagnon looks inside, back up over to Pombrio. She bounced it into Gilmore. Back up over to Pombrio, quickly to Gagnon. Gagnon with a quick shot, and there it goes. Some nice ball movement there by the Eagles. Took their time, found the open shot, and it was Gagnon nailing down the 14-footer, and Chazy goes up by 6. Ball out of bounds. A foul on, looks like a foul on, did he say 21? I think so. It would be Rachel Pombrio with the foul. So it's Fuller, gives the ball back up over to Tiffany Rarkey. Inside Austin. There's the shot, rebounded by Gilmore. Gilmore with the ball, loses it, and it's turnover on Chazy, so the ball will go to the Sentinels here. And Mashevsky coming into the game. Ball comes into Austin, gives it up over to Rarkey. Rarkey gives the ball up over to Fuller. Baseline shot goes up. And a push from behind, number 21. That would have been Mars. So they are in a 1-on-1 situation. And if they call a lot of fouls on Ty, we could be a long second quarter here, Calvin.
It's the first quarter actually went pretty quick.
Yeah, it did. Not bad.
Yeah.
Gilmore misses the first one, rebounded by the Sentinels. Into the hands of Mars. Mars over to Rarkey. Tiffany Rarkey goes baseline. There's the shot. Rebounded by Gilmore. Ashley Gilmore will take it up herself. Up to midcourt. She's looking for Pombrio or she's looking for Gagnon. Finds Gagnon. Gagnon looking to penetrate. Gagnon gets the shot up. Nice play by Mashevsky to see the shot being short. She did a nice job rebounding. And he's calling the foul on Andrea Mashevsky. So we have checking into the game Sadie Hamill. And it is Rarkey. Taken away by Pombrio. Pombrio fouled by Fuller. So Pombrio will go to the line for a 1-on-1.
That'll be double bonus by now.
Oh, it's got to be. Yeah, it's probably 2 shots.
Still 1-on-1. Wow.
Maybe it's just 9 fouls. Jim went over to check out.
Yeah.
Pombrio misses the first one, rebounded by Gilmore. It was a long rebound. Over to Mashevsky. Shot up, baseline, misses it, rebounded by the Sentinels. Ball into Tiffany Rarkey's hands. She'll run the court here for the Sentinels. And she'll take the 3-pointer. They gave it to her. Rebounded by Gagnon. Gagnon will now dribble away here. 5:52 to go in the second. Chazy up by 6, 14-8. That would be an illegal pick or a push, as Mr. Garrett calls it. So foul on the Eagles. Chazy putting a full court press on here. Ball comes into the hands of Austin, back up over to Rarkey. She gets the ball into the hands of Hamill. That would be a travel. And Rachel Pombrio taking the ball up here for Chazy. Up over to Gagnon. Try to get it to Mashevsky. Taken away by the Sentinels into the hands of Austin. Austin giving the ball up over to Fuller. Back up over to Rarkey. Rarkey goes right side. Back to the top of the key. Now finds Fuller. Fuller back to Rarkey. Inside the paint. Austin gets the shot up. It was short. And it goes off the off of Chazy. So Mr. Garrick's saying blue. It looks purple to me, Calvin, but he's calling blue.
They'll sometimes call maroon red. Just one syllable is easier to say.
Yeah, that's true. And it goes to Gilmore. Gives it up over to Rachel Pombrio. Up over to Gagnon. Gagnon tried to force it inside, but it was taken by Austin. Chazy with a 6-point lead. Under 5 to go here in the first half. Onto the hands of Mars. Inside to Austin. Ball knocked away by Gagnon, and she can't get there. So we now have Tatro back into the game. Gagnon out of the game. And it's Pombrio with 4:32 to go. Gets the ball up over to Gilmore. Inside to Tatro. Back up over to Pombrio. Goes inside. Nice idea off of Courtney Gilmore's hands, out of bounds. So with 4:21 to go, ball comes into the Sentinels. Giving the ball up over to Rarkey. Rarkey looking to penetrate. She gets the shot off. It doesn't drop. Nice rebound by Mashevsky. Gives the ball up over to Gilmore. She gives it up over to Pombrio. Rachel Pombrio taking the ball up here for Chazy. At the 4-minute mark here left in the second quarter. Chazy up by 6. It is the 13th of January, 2014. I'm Joey Trombley. On the camera is Calvin Castine himself. And Mashevsky tried to get Gilmore going baseline, but it's taken away by the Sentinels. And Pombrio's got to be careful. No foul called. Ball baseline. And number 11, Sadie Hamill, has been deadly on the sidelines and the baselines. She's made the last 2 buckets here for Ticonderoga with 3:27 to go in the first half. 14-10 Chazy. Hamill, or it is Tatro, gets the ball up over to Gilmore. Back up over to Rajon Rondo, a.k.a. Rachel Pombrio. Mashevsky takes it in. Nice play by Mashevsky. Chazy back up by 6. Ball knocked away. And the ball will go to Ticonderoga with 3:02 to go.
I think the reason that wasn't called a travel with Mashevsky was the ball was knocked loose, and she took a step or two and picked it up, and
right.
She didn't have control all that time.
So a couple substitutions here for the Sentinels. And Moore is back into the game. Chazy playing their 2-3 zone. One baseline. And nice shot by McKenna Kelly, who checked into the game. Nothing but net from the baseline. And Ticonderoga, at least in the first half, seems deadly baseline when they're shooting that ball. Inside to Gilmore. Gilmore driving. Gets the shot off. It's rebounded by the Sentinels. And they're running. Inside. And Kelly. And boy, the last minute and a half, I'd give her the 6-man award here. She comes off the bench and nails 2 quick buckets. And Ticonderoga only trails by 2, 16-14. We have a timeout by Chazy. We're back from the timeout. It's Pombrio taking the ball up here. She's slowing things up. Goes over to Gilmore. Courtney Gilmore. Back up over to Pombrio. Tatro cuts in the middle, but she comes over to the near sideline over to Ashley Gilmore. Back up over to... the ball goes over to Gilmore. Inside to Mashevsky, down low to Tatro. Nice play. Didn't drop, but boy, that was a nice looking basketball play. Nice play by Mashevsky. And it's Ticonderoga with the ball. There's the shot. In and out, rebounded by Mashevsky. And Mashevsky having a great night here in the first half here for Chazy. Gilmore with the ball. Gives it up over to Pombrio. Back up over to Gilmore. Over to Tatro. Tatro with the shot. Hits the rim. Rebounded up by Gilmore. Gilmore takes it in. Spins around and in. Ashley Gilmore. Chazy goes up 18-14 with 1:15 to go here in the first half. It is Moore. Gives it up over to Austin. Number 21 Mars looking to shoot. Gives the ball up. Shot up by Larkey. Rebounded by Gilmore. Ashley Gilmore will take the ball up herself. It's Gilmore. She's feeling it right now. Gives it up over to her sister Courtney. Courtney Gilmore with the shot. And Courtney Gilmore nails a 12-footer. Chazy goes up 20-14 with 46 seconds to go in the first half. It is Ticonderoga trailing by 6. Looking to cut it to down to 4. Baseline shot missed. Rebounded by Mashevsky. Over to Courtney Gilmore. Up over to Rachel Pombrio. Pombrio gives the ball up over to Courtney Gilmore. Gilmore now over to Ashley Gilmore. Back over to Courtney Gilmore. Gilmore cutting inside. Has it knocked away with under 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Shelby Gagno checking into the game and Andrea Mashevsky coming out of the game.
23 in for Ty.
And number 23 Fuller back into the game. And Courtney Gilmore sends it into Ashley Gilmore. Ashley Gilmore with the shot. Spins and makes the 8-footer. And now it's 22-14. Chazy building up an 8-point lead. Ball inside. There's the shot, and I'll tell you, McKenna Kelly has had a great first half coming in off the bench. She scored the last 6 points here for Ticonderoga, and the first half has come to an end. Chazy 22, Ticonderoga 16. And we're starting the third quarter. Arrow favored the Sentinels. They're trailing by 6 here. And it is number 4, Hughes. Delaney Hughes sends it off. It goes off the hands of Tiffany Larkey. And Gagno will get it to Pombrio. Pombrio crossing midcourt. Over to Gagno. Back over to Pombrio. Gilmore. Inside to Tatro. Tatro squares up. Hits the front of the rim. Ball goes into the hands of Austin. Austin giving the ball up over to Moore. Moore over to Larkey. Inside to Austin. Gives it back up over to Hughes. Into the hands of Fuller. One baseline. And I'm impressed with Ticonderoga and their baseline shots, Calvin. There's another one that rims in. So now it's 22-18. Over to Gilmore, inside to Tatro. Tatro found by Tiffany Larkey. So ball underneath here for Chazy. Courtney Gilmore. Gives it up to Pombrio. Pombrio off the backboard, misses. Tatro goes up, doesn't get it. Rebounded by Gilmore. Ashley Gilmore. Shelby Gagno back over to Courtney Gilmore. Tatro over to Pombrio. Pombrio looking to drive. And a block on number 3, Lexi Moore. So underneath will be Gilmore. Inside to Tatro. And we have a jump ball. Nice job by Austin to tie up Tatro. But the arrow favors Chazy, so it'll be Courtney Gilmore taking the ball out underneath the basket. Pombrio with the jumper, misses it. And on the line, good effort there by Nicole Fuller. She was on the line. So Gilmore giving up, has the ball blocked by Tatro, and nice play by Delaney Hughes. And it's Courtney Gilmore, gives it up over to Pombrio. Pombrio back over to Gagno. Gagno penetrating, takes it off the glass. Misses that one, rebounded by Austin. Austin gives it up over to Moore. Moore running the floor, far side, crosses midcourt. Has it knocked away by Gilmore, Ashley Gilmore. She's called for the foul.
Keep moving, Purple, keep moving.
And the ball comes into Fuller. Back over to Moore to Fuller. Over to Larky. Inside. And rebounded or taken away by Gilmore. And it's Ashley Gilmore looking to run the floor. Gives it up over to Courtney Gilmore. Courtney Gilmore with the shot. Rebounded by Austin. Over to Moore, gives it up to Larky. Larky crosses midcourt, giving it back up over to Moore. Moore to Hughes. No, Moore hangs on to it. Now goes inside. Goes off the hand of Austin into the hands of Tatro. Gives it up over to Courtney Gilmore. Gilmore gives it up over to Rachel Pombrio. Pombrio crossing midcourt. There looks to be a 3-2 zone by Ticonderoga, but a kick by the Sentinels. And Mara Trombley checking into the game. Coming out of the game is Shelby Gagno with 5:12 to go here in the third. And it goes off of Chazy. And the ball comes into number 23, Fuller. Fuller gives up her dribble, passes it back. The Sentinels will slow it up. Over to Moore. Hughes looking to get it inside. Foul on Tatro. Chazy maintaining a 4-point lead with 5:01 to go here in the third, 22-18. I'm Joey Trombley along with Calvin Castine bringing you this game here at the Eagles Nest in Chazy. Nice play by Tatro to get it up over to Pombrio. Pombrio running the court. Coming from behind was Fuller knocking it away. It is the 13th of January 2014 here at the Eagles Nest between Chazy and Ticonderoga. We have a very entertaining game here in the middle of January. Pombrio over Tatro. Tatro squares up for a three, gives it up over to Gilmore, but it's knocked away by number 23, Fuller. And Courtney Gilmore will take the ball out. Coming into the game is number 11, Sadie Hamill. Courtney Gilmore, top of the key, has it knocked away. Up over to Tatro. Pombrio with the three-pointer. And Rachel Pombrio, nothing but net for three, and Chazy ups their lead to 7. Taken away by Gilmore, rebounded by Pombrio. Pombrio goes up. She'll go to the line for 2. Nice play by Rachel Pombrio. She knew she was surrounded, so she wanted to get that shot up. I would think she's going to the line for 2. No, they said on the ground.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, nice play by Pombrio getting that foul. I thought it was a shooting foul. And the ball quickly comes in, and it's Central's looking to run the court. Nice job by Chazy playing defense. And there's a shot by number 23, rebounded by Gilmore, Courtney Gilmore. She's running the floor, and it's knocked away, so Chazy will take the ball far side. Rachel Pombrio with the ball. Go to Trombley. Mara Trombley giving the ball up, taken away by Gilmore. Oh, and there's a foul on Tatro, and nice. Well, it was Kylie Austin came over to help out, and Tatro did not appreciate being fouled like that.
She took that personal, didn't she?
She was not going to take her hand.
Watch the player, not the ball!
Well, good sportsmanship on Kylie Austin to go over to help her out.
Tatro's obviously a Republican. She didn't want a helping hand.
I'm not even going to touch that one.
That's an honor of Joe Pusson.
Joe Puss. Okay, oh, nice inbounds play. Yeah, that one's for the fish. Inside and blocked. And ball knocked out of bounds by Fuller. Chazy with a 9-point lead with 3:22 to go here in the third. Rachel Pombrio inside to Gilmore. Inside her sister, Ashley. Pombrio has a shot blocked by number 4, Hughes. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. The ball will go back to the Sentinels. Ball comes into Hughes. Cross in midcourt. Chazy in the 2-3 zone. There's the shot. Rebounded by Gilmore. And Gilmore taking it up the court. Crosses midcourt. Up over to Tacho. Tacho quickly gets the shot off. Doesn't drop. Gilmore tried to get the rebound. Goes off of her. And Gagnon coming into the game. Trombley out of the game. With 2:38 to go. The Sentinels coming down with Hughes. Hughes crosses midcourt. And that would be a body on Rachel Pombrio. Quickly it comes into the hands of Kelly. Got a good first half. Here's the shot. Controlled by 11 Hamill. Blocked by Gilmore. Gilmore on the line, so we'll go to Ticonderoga underneath the Chazy basket. And we have Bailey Stalker into the game and Rachel Pombrio out of the game. There's the shot. Rebounded by Gilmore. Ashley Gilmore with the ball. In the court, over to Shelby Gagnon. Tatro fakes the shot, gets it back over to Gagnon. Gagnon penetrating, gets the shot off. Rebound comes into the hands of the Sentinels, number 11 Hamill. Hamill giving the ball up over to Larkey. Oh, nice inside play. Oh, doesn't drop. And it's knocked out of bounds. Ball will go to Chazy with 1:39 to go here in the third. Chazy up by 9. They're bringing Kylie Austin back into the game. Coming out is McKenna Kelly. Daniel with the ball. Gilmore over to Courtney Gilmore. Gilmore baseline. She's fouled by number 11, Sadie Hamill. Gagnon. Back up over to Gilmore. Inside. Taken away by the Sentinels. Lexi Moore. Underneath. Nice block from behind. She get all kinds of chances. Picked up by Gagnon. Gagnon. Quickly. She had about 5 chances and she made it, so it's 27-20. Timeout, Chazy with 36 seconds to go here in the third. Stalker gets it into Shelby Gagno. Taken away by the Sentinels. Larky with the ball, 22 seconds to go here in the third. There's a shot rebounded by Gagno. Gets a quick shot off. She nails it. It's 29-20. And this third quarter comes to an end, and Chazy built their lead up from halftime as they now lead 29-20.
Joey, I think we're going to have an interesting fourth quarter. I think Ty's going to come on strong here in the fourth, and it's going to be right down to the wire.
Rob, you never know. I'll tell you in 8 minutes. It's the Sentinels with the ball. And it's Hughes over to Larky, back over to Moore. Moore, a three-pointer. Taken away. And a frustration foul on Ashley Gilmore. She had the rebound. It was taken away by Hughes. So that's probably the fourth foul on her. And Allison Tatro coming back into the game. She'll check in here after the first shot. Tatro comes in. Gilmore comes out. She makes the second one, so it's now 29-21. Pombrio sending it up over to Gilmore. Gilmore squaring up. Rebounded by Tatro. Tatro has it blocked by number 15, Kelly.
Watch the player, not the ball! Watch the player!
Ball into Stalker. Belly Stalker with the ball, giving up over to Pombrio. Pombrio to Tatro. Tatro with the shot. And she goes baseline, and Allison Tatro gets a little help from the rim, and they go up by 10. And it is Larky goes inside to 13 Austin. She gets the shot off. Nice hard play by Austin. And leads cut down to 8. And that's going to be a travel on Pombrio. Lexi Moore gets the ball into Kelly. Back over to Moore. Goes to Austin. Austin again goes up. And Austin getting hot here in the fourth. It makes her second bucket. And another turnover here by the Eagles here early in the fourth. Another shot by Moore. 6 straight points and a good timeout here by Coach Liz Guerin. What was a 10-point lead has been reduced to 4 with 6:30 to go. Pombrio will take the ball out. Full court pressure comes into Gilmore. Courtney Gilmore. It goes off of the defense. She got double teamed, lost control of it, but it went off the Sentinel player. Ball going up to Courtney Gilmore. Over to Tatro. Over to Bailey Stalker. Stalker back up over to Gilmore. Trying to get into Tatro. Tatro baseline. Misses the shot. Rebounded by, here come the Sentinels. 2-shot foul. Pombrio called for the foul. And the Sentinels have a chance to narrow that gap. In and out. Gagno comes in. Pombrio comes out. Gilmore comes in, and Mashevsky goes out. Misses the second one. Taken away by Tatro. Over to Gilmore. Gilmore. And Gagno.
Up until this year, the girls didn't have to worry about that.
Right, yeah. They changed it, right? Yeah. Gagno with the ball. Gilmore. Tatro has it deflected. Here come the Sentinels. And that'd be a foul on number 4. Coming into the game is Fuller.
That ball went down the hall, almost landed up in George Brendler Field.
Turnover from Chazy. Foul by Tatro. And to the line for 2 is Delaney Hughes. She makes the first one. And that's 8 straight points here for the Sentinels. They were down by 10. Another turnover for Chazy. Gilmore coming down, gives it up over to Tatro. Back over to Gilmore. Pushes it back to Stalker. And it is Gagno with the shot. Rebounded by number 3 Moore. We got 4:54 to go. Inside. Foul on Tatro. And go to the line for 2.
You always got to be careful, Joey, when you're saving the ball underneath the opponent's basket. You got to make sure you don't give them an easy shot.
And that's 9 straight points here for the Sentinels. Tatro is out. Mashevsky's in. Timeout called, it looks like, by Coach Guerin.
Get that rebound.
And the Sentinels have a chance to tie this game. If they make this one, it'll be 10 straight points. And they get it. So 10 straight points here for the Sentinels. Chazy had a 10-point lead. You thought it was a comfortable lead, but it was very quickly Ticonderoga tied this game up. And Calvin, I think you called this right from the start of the 4th quarter. You said this would be an exciting finish, and you aren't kidding. We're tied up here. And that's a foul on number 23, Fuller.
The Eagles are going to have to step it up to make it an exciting finish. Sentinels could win this one going away. Chazy can't do something to turn it around.
Well, both teams are in the bonus right now.
Rebound!
Gilmore hits the front of the rim. Controlled by the Sentinels. Chazy's been outscored 11-2 here in the 4th. Inside to Austin. She pushes it back to Larkey. She runs it right in there. Rebounded by Mashevsky. She tried to outlet it out. And Ticonderoga grabs the lead. 12 straight points here for the Sentinels. Pombrio driving. Doesn't get it to drop. Rebounded by the Sentinels. Rebounded by Gagno. Arrow favoring Chazy. Mashevsky, gives it up over to Gilmore. Courtney Gilmore going baseline. Gives it up to Ashley Gilmore. Ashley Gilmore with the shot. Doesn't get it to drop. Rebounded by Austin. Into the hands of Moore.
Set it up! Get up to the box!
Ball comes out to Hughes with the shot. And it will go to Chazy. And we're back from the timeout. This fourth quarter has been all Sentinels as they've been outscored. They've outscored Chazy 12-2 here. And it is Gilmore, Courtney Gilmore with the ball. Giving it up over to Pombrio. Over to Gagno. And another turnover for Chazy, and I've been saying that a lot this period. Nothing but turnovers for the Eagles. And there'll be Ticonderoga underneath the basket. Ball back, there's the shot. Into the hand to Austin. And it was Austin over the back. So we have a 1-on-1 here. And Courtney Gilmore will go up 1-on-1. Very important shot here.
Take a rebound, girls.
And Gilmore can't get that one dropped. Rebounded by the Sentinels. There's a nice rebound by Fuller. She gives it up to Larkey. And turnover on the Sentinels. Austin read that one. In the paint. Takes it in. So 14 straight points here for the Sentinels. They now have a 4-point lead. Gagno gets the shot off. Shot up. Deflected. Here come the Sentinels. 2:15 to go. They have a 4-point lead. And it's rebounded here by Chazy. Courtney Gilmore gives it up to Mashevsky. Back up over to Gilmore. Nice play, a little give and go. Gilmore taking it up, gets the shot off, doesn't drop. And it goes off of Chazy, and the ball will go to Ticonderoga. Timeout, Ticonderoga with 1:50 to go. They have a 4-point lead with 1:50. And we're back from the timeout with 1:50 to go, and Kylie Austin's had a strong fourth quarter here for the Sentinels. Still away by Gilmore. Gilmore with the shot. And nice play by Courtney Gilmore. It's now a 2-point game. With 1:37 to go. Into the hands of Hughes. Austin pushes it out. There's the shot. Rebounded by Gilmore. Ashley Gilmore.
No foul!
Over to Courtney Gilmore. Gilmore driving, gets the shot off. Short. Mashevsky has it blocked. It's Mashevsky, gets the shot off again. Off the rim, rebounded by Austin. She gives it to Larkey, 1:02 to go. She gives the ball up over to Moore. Moore, Austin with the shot. Picked up by Mashevsky. Gives it up over to Pombrio. Pombrio, top of the key. Up over to Gilmore. Inside to Ashley Gilmore. Gets the shot off. Rebounded by Austin. 35 seconds, 27 on the shot clock. Chazy trailing by 2. 20 on the shot clock, 26 on the game clock. Ticonderoga by 2. Timeout called by the Ticonderoga coach. 22.5 seconds left in the game, 16 on the shot clock. So Calvin, your coach, Garen, do you foul him and get him to the line? You let the clock go down a little bit more? Or do you try to get him on a one-on-one situation?
You got to stop that clock.
So you foul right off, you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Both coaches are working their strategy here during this timeout. I think it's a 30-second timeout. And Ticonderoga with the lead and the ball. With 16 seconds on the shot clock, 22.5 seconds left in the game. A big, strong fourth quarter here for the Sentinels. They were getting beat for better than 3 quarters, and they just turned on the afterburners here into the fourth quarter and have taken the lead with a final 22.5 seconds to go. So Calvin, you said this would be an exciting one at the beginning of the quarter. So you just had this feeling that it was going to happen?
I know these things ahead of time, Joey.
Yeah.
I can always come within a few points of the final score.
You do so many games, it just comes natural for you.
I think I've seen this one before. It's a rerun.
It's a replay. I mean, after 5,000 basketball games that you've recorded over the years. Well, it must have been a full timeout.
Yeah, it must be.
Okay, we're back from the timeout. So we'll see the strategy of both coaches here. Ball comes in, off her hands, and they've looked not to foul. They're letting the clock go down. Austin takes it in. That will probably do it. Bombrio's got to take the 3. And this game is over. And what a comeback for Ticonderoga. Early in the fourth, they were trailing 31-21, and they went on a 16-2 run, and they win this game 37-33. It is the 13th of January, 2014. I'm Joey Trombley, along with Calvin Castine on the camera, the founding father himself. And as Calvin likes to say, that's the way it was in beautiful downtown Chazy.
You know, Joey, just one closing thought here. 20 years from now, these girls from Ty will be sitting around making quilts together, and they'll say, remember that game back in Chazy?
That comeback?
Yeah.
The comeback of the ages.
Thanks, Joey.
You're welcome, Cal.